Just for this moment, allow yourself to pause and gently arrive here. You don't need to rush. You don't need to figure anything out. And you don't need to be perfect. This time is for you. Let everything else wait. The world can slow down for a little while, and you can simply be. Right now, take a soft breath in and slowly let it go. There is nothing you need to force. You are not here to try harder. You are here to receive. Even if your mind feels busy, even if your heart feels heavy, it's okay. You are still allowed to feel peace. You are still allowed to feel calm. You may not even realize how much you have been carrying. The quiet stress, the thoughts that never stop, the emotions you pushed aside just to keep going. And yet, you are still here. That means something inside you is strong, something inside you is ready. Ready to rest, ready to release, ready to heal. For the next 57 minutes, give yourself permission to let go of effort. You don't need to understand everything that is happening. You don't need to control the process. Just listening is enough. Just being here is enough. Let your shoulders soften. Let your face relax. Let your breath become natural again. You are safe at this moment. Nothing is chasing you. Nothing is demanding anything from you right now. This is your space, a quiet space where you can slowly return to yourself. And as you stay here, something gentle begins to shift, even if you cannot yet explain it. And as you continue to stay here, begin to notice how this moment feels just a little softer than before. There is no pressure on you right now, no expectations to meet. Just a quiet space where you can exist without needing to prove anything. You don't have to push your thoughts away. Let them come and go like passing clouds. There is no need to fight your mind. The more you allow, the more everything begins to settle on its own. You are not doing this wrong. Simply being here is already enough. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath as it moves in and out. You don't need to control it. Your body already knows what to do. Trust that. Trust the quiet intelligence inside you that has always been taking care of you, even when you were not aware of it. Maybe there are parts of you that feel tired. Tired of trying, tired of holding everything together. It's okay to admit that. You don't have to carry everything alone at this moment. You can set it down, even if just for now. Let your body sink a little deeper into comfort. Notice the small areas of tension and allow them to soften one by one. Your jaw, your shoulders, your chest. Gently relaxing without effort. You are allowed to rest. There is nothing you need to fix right now. You are not broken. You are simply someone who has been doing their best for a long time. And now, you are giving yourself something you may not have given enough of before. Stillness. If any emotions rise, let them be there. You don't need to understand them or name them. Just allow them to pass through you like a quiet wave. You are safe to feel, and you are safe to let go. The more you stay here, the more your mind begins to slow down. Thoughts lose their urgency. Everything starts to feel a little more distant, a little less heavy. This is the beginning of something shifting within you. You are not alone in this experience. Even in silence, there is support around you, a calm presence that holds you without asking anything in return. You can lean into that feeling and let it support you. And as you continue to listen, something inside you begins to open. Slowly, gently, naturally. There is no rush. Just stay here, breathe, and allow this quiet moment to guide you deeper into peace. Understanding what healing really means. Before you try to feel better, it is important to gently understand what healing truly is. Healing is not about fixing something that is broken inside you. You are not broken. You have never been broken. Healing is simply a return, a quiet return to the natural state of peace that already exists within you. Many people believe that healing means becoming perfect, or removing every negative thought, or never feeling pain again. But that is not real healing. Real healing is allowing yourself to feel without fear. It is learning to sit with yourself without judgment. It is remembering that you are still whole, even when life feels heavy. Sometimes you carry emotions that were never fully expressed, stress that stayed in your body, thoughts that repeated again and again until they felt real. Over time, these things can make you feel tired, disconnected, or overwhelmed. But these are not who you are. They are just layers, and layers can be released. Healing does not happen by force. You don't have to push anything away or fight your inner world. In fact, the more you try to force healing, the more resistance you create. True healing begins when you soften, when you allow things to be as they are without trying to change them immediately. You are allowed to take your time. There is no race here, no deadline. Every small moment of awareness, every breath you take with intention, is already part of your healing. Even now, as you listen, something within you is slowly beginning to shift. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to understand everything about your past. Healing is not about going back and fixing every moment. It is about being here now with a gentle heart and allowing yourself to move forward with more peace. There is a quiet strength inside you that has always been there. Even on your hardest days, it never left you. Healing is simply reconnecting with that strength. It is remembering who you were before the stress, before the fear, before the doubt. So for now, let go of the idea that you need to become someone else. You don't need to become better to be worthy of peace. You already deserve it. You always have. And as you begin to understand this, even in a small way, you may notice something softening inside you, a gentle relief, a quiet knowing that healing is not something far away. It is something that is already beginning right here within you. Healing is not about becoming someone new. It is about returning to who you were before the weight of life started to build up. Before the stress, before the doubt, before the fear slowly took space in your mind. That version of you is still here, waiting patiently beneath it all. You may have been taught to ignore your feelings or push through pain without stopping. Over time, this creates a distance between you and yourself. Healing is simply closing that distance. It is coming back home to your own mind and body with kindness. There is no need to judge what you feel, whether it is sadness, worry, or even emptiness. Every feeling has a reason for being there. When you stop fighting your emotions, they begin to lose their intensity. They no longer need to demand your attention in the same way. You are allowed to slow down and listen to yourself, not the loud thoughts that rush through your mind, but the quieter voice underneath, the one that speaks with calm, honesty, and truth. That voice has always been there, guiding you gently. Healing is also learning to trust again, not just trusting life, but trusting yourself. Trusting that you can handle what you feel. Trusting that you can move through difficult moments and come out stronger, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. There is no perfect way to heal. You don't have to follow a strict path or get everything right. Your journey is your own, and it unfolds in its own time. Every step you take, no matter how small, matters more than you think. Sometimes healing is quiet. It does not always look like big changes or sudden breakthroughs. Sometimes it is simply a moment where you choose to breathe instead of react, to pause instead of rush, to be gentle instead of harsh with yourself. You might not notice the changes immediately, and that is okay. Healing often happens beneath the surface, in ways you cannot see right away. But slowly, over time, things begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more balanced. As you continue to stay present with yourself, you begin to understand something important. That healing is not outside of you. It is not something you need to search for. It has always been within you, waiting for you to allow it to unfold. As you move deeper into this space, you may begin to notice how often you try to control everything. Trying to control your thoughts, your feelings, your future, and even the way healing should happen. It can feel like if you just try a little harder, things will finally change. But the truth is, this constant effort can quietly create more tension inside you. You don't need to hold everything so tightly. In fact, healing begins the moment you loosen your grip. When you stop trying to force things to be different, you create space for change to happen naturally. It's not about giving up, it's about softening. There is a difference between caring and controlling. You can care about your life, your peace, your healing, without needing to control every step of the process. You are allowed to trust that not everything needs your constant attention. Right now, gently notice where you may be holding resistance. It could be in your thoughts, in your body, or in your emotions. There may be a quiet tension, a feeling of pushing against what is. Just become aware of it without trying to fix it. And as you notice it, see if you can soften just a little. You don't have to force the resistance away. Simply allowing it to be there without fighting it begins to dissolve its power. What you stop resisting slowly begins to lose its hold on you. You have been trying your best for a long time, and that effort is not wrong. But now you are learning a new way, a gentler way, a way where you don't have to carry everything alone or control every outcome. Let your breath remind you of this. As you breathe in, allow. As you breathe out, release. No force, no pressure, just a quiet rhythm that supports you without asking anything in return. It is safe to not have everything figured out. It is safe to let life unfold one moment at a time. You don't need to rush to the end. You can simply stay here and trust the process as it happens naturally. When you let go of control, you make space for something better, something more peaceful. You allow life to meet you halfway instead of trying to push it in a certain direction. You can begin to put that weight down, even if just a little. You don't have to drop everything at once. Just soften your grip. Let things be a little more open, a little more flexible. There is peace in allowing things to unfold instead of trying to force them into place. Sometimes control comes from fear. Fear that things will go wrong, fear that you might lose something, or fear that you won't be okay. But right now, at this moment, you are here. You are breathing. And that is enough. This moment does not need to be controlled. You are allowed to trust that not everything needs to be solved immediately. Life is not asking you to have all the answers right now. It is only asking you to be present with what is in front of you. As you begin to release control, you may feel a little uncomfortable at first. That is natural. You are used to holding on, but give yourself time. With each breath, the discomfort softens, and a new kind of calm begins to take its place. Notice how your body responds when you stop forcing things. There is a natural easing, a quiet relaxation that begins to spread. Your shoulders may drop, your breath may deepen, your mind may feel a little less crowded. You don't have to control your healing either. Healing is not something you push into existence. It is something that unfolds when you create space for it. And right now, you are creating that space. Let go of the need to do this perfectly. There is no perfect way to release. There is only your way, and your way is enough, exactly as it is at this moment. The more you allow, the more life begins to feel supportive instead of overwhelming. You begin to feel like you are moving with life, not against it. There is a quiet flow that starts to guide you without force. When you continue to let go, gently and patiently, you may begin to feel something new, a sense of lightness, a sense of trust, a quiet understanding that you don't have to control everything to be okay. You don't have to carry that weight anymore. Not all at once, but gently, little by little, you can begin to release it. There is no need to force anything out. Healing is not about pushing pain away. It is about allowing it to move through you in a safe and gentle way. Sometimes pain stays because it was never given space to be felt. You were busy, distracted, or trying to stay strong. But now, at this moment, you are allowed to soften. You are allowed to feel without fear or pressure. If something begins to rise within you, let it come. It might be a memory, a feeling, or just a quiet heaviness. You don't need to understand it fully. You don't need to explain it. Just let it be there without judgment. You are safe to feel what you feel. Nothing inside you is too much. Nothing inside you is wrong. Every emotion is simply a signal, a part of you asking to be seen and acknowledged. As you allow these feelings to exist, something begins to shift. What was once held tightly can begin to loosen. What felt heavy can slowly become lighter. You are not losing anything by releasing this. You are making space for peace. Let your breath support you through this. Each time you breathe out, imagine letting go of a small piece of what you've been holding. There is no rush. Even the smallest release matters. You may notice that some emotions come and go quickly, while others stay a little longer. That is okay. There is no right or wrong way for this to happen. Trust your own rhythm. You are not defined by your past pain. It may have shaped your experiences, but it does not define who you are becoming. You are allowed to move forward with more lightness. When you continue to release, even in the smallest ways, you may begin to feel a gentle sense of relief, like something inside you is finally being heard, and slowly, quietly, beginning to let go. You don't have to dig into every memory to heal. You don't have to relive every moment. Healing can be soft. It can be quiet. It can happen simply by allowing what you feel to move without resistance. If you notice tension in your body, gently bring your awareness there. You might feel tightness in your chest, your stomach, or your shoulders. Just place your attention there without trying to change it. Often, awareness alone begins to create release. There is no need to rush this process. Pain that has been held for a long time deserves patience as it leaves. Be gentle with yourself. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. You might feel a sense of heaviness lifting, even if it is very small. That is how healing often begins. Not in big, sudden changes, but in quiet, almost unnoticeable shifts that slowly grow over time. It is okay if some parts of you are not ready to let go yet. You don't need to force them. Trust that when the time is right, those parts will open in their own way. For now, your willingness is enough. You are creating a safe space within yourself, a space where your emotions are allowed, where your experiences are respected, and where nothing needs to be hidden anymore. With every breath, you are making more room inside you. Room for peace, for clarity, for calm. As the old weight begins to fade, something lighter begins to take its place. When you continue to allow this gentle release, you may begin to feel a deeper sense of freedom. As if something that was once holding you back is slowly losing its grip. And you are finally starting to feel a little more like yourself again. As you gently move forward, begin to notice that everything you truly need is already here at this moment. Not in the past, not in the future, but right now. Healing does not happen somewhere else. It happens here, in the quiet space you are creating within yourself. Your mind may still try to wander. It may go back to old memories or move ahead into worries about what might happen next. That is natural. You don't need to stop it forcefully. Just gently bring your attention back. Back to your breath, back to your body, back to this moment. Feel the simple act of breathing, air moving in, and then slowly moving out. There is something calming about this rhythm. It reminds you that life is still flowing through you, without effort, without pressure. You are being supported in ways you may not always notice. Notice your body as it is right now, the way you are sitting or lying down, the small sensations you can feel, maybe warmth, maybe stillness, maybe a gentle movement of your chest as you breathe. These small details bring you back to the present. There is nothing you need to change at this moment. You don't need to become calmer or more relaxed. Just noticing what is already here is enough. The present moment does not ask you to be perfect. It only asks you to be aware. As you stay here, you may begin to feel a quiet sense of grounding. Like your mind is settling, like your thoughts are becoming less loud. You are not chasing anything. You are simply allowing yourself to be. The present moment is safe. It is not filled with the problems of the past or the fears of the future. It is just this, a simple, calm space where you can rest your attention without effort. Each time you return to this moment, you strengthen your connection with yourself. You begin to trust this space more. You begin to feel more at home within your own mind and body. Even if your mind drifts again, gently bring it back. There is no frustration here, no judgment. Just a quiet return, again and again, as many times as needed. Let's continue to reconnect with this moment. You may begin to feel something steady within you. A calm presence that has always been here, waiting for you to notice it. You might start to feel a gentle quietness growing inside you. Not because everything outside has changed, but because your attention is no longer pulled in so many directions. You are gathering yourself back into this one space, this one breath, this one moment. Let yourself fully arrive here, not halfway, not distracted, but completely. Even if it is just for a few seconds, allow yourself to feel what it is like to be fully present. There is a calm strength in that. You don't need to think your way into peace. You can feel your way into it. By noticing your breath, your body, and the stillness around you, you begin to experience peace instead of searching for it. If your thoughts become loud again, don't see that as a problem. Just notice them, and then gently return your focus. Each return is a small act of healing. Each return brings you closer to yourself. The present moment is always available to you. No matter where you are or what you are going through, you can come back here. It becomes a quiet place you can trust, a space that supports you without asking anything in return. As you rest your attention here, you may feel your body becoming lighter. Your mind may feel less crowded. There is more space between your thoughts, and in that space, you begin to feel calm. You are not missing anything by being present. In fact, You are reconnecting with what matters most. You are reconnecting with yourself, with your awareness, with the part of you that is steady and unshaken. There is a quiet beauty in this moment. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it is real, and the more you notice it, the more it grows within you, becoming something you can return to again and again. And as you continue to stay present, even gently, even imperfectly, you begin to feel a deeper sense of peace. Like everything is slowing down just enough for you to breathe, to rest, and to simply be. Your mind becomes a little quieter, and your body begins to feel more at ease. This is the perfect moment to gently introduce new thoughts. Not forced thoughts, not words you have to believe right away, but soft and kind affirmations that slowly begin to reshape how you see yourself and your life. Your mind listens to what you repeat. Over time, the thoughts you think the most begin to feel true. So now, instead of repeating doubt or fear, you can begin to offer yourself something different. Something calm, something supportive, something healing. You can begin by quietly allowing these words to settle within you. I am safe at this moment. I am allowed to feel peace. I am not in danger. I am here. And I am okay. You don't have to say them perfectly. Just let them gently pass through your awareness. Even if a part of your mind resists, that is okay. You are not trying to convince yourself. You are simply planting new seeds. And with time, these seeds begin to grow into new beliefs that support you instead of limiting you. Let yourself feel the meaning behind the words. I am worthy of calm. I deserve to rest. I am allowed to let go. There is nothing I need to prove right now. Just being here is enough. As you continue to listen, allow these affirmations to become softer, like a quiet voice inside you. I trust myself more each day. I am learning to feel safe in my own body. I am open to healing. I am open to peace. These words are not outside of you. They are reminders of what is already within you. You are not becoming something new. You are remembering something that has always been there. With each repetition, your mind begins to relax its old patterns. The constant tension, the negative loops, the overthinking. They slowly begin to lose their strength as something calmer takes their place. You don't need to rush this process. Let the affirmations move at their own pace. Let them settle into you naturally, without pressure. Even a small shift is meaningful. And as these gentle words continue to flow through you, you may begin to feel a quiet change inside. A sense of comfort, a sense of trust. Like your mind is slowly becoming a safer place to be. You have spent a long time repeating certain thoughts, sometimes without even realizing it. Thoughts of doubt, worry, or not feeling enough. And over time, those thoughts began to feel familiar. But familiar does not always mean true. Now, you are gently choosing something new. Let these words move through you again, slowly and calmly. I am enough as I am. I do not need to rush my healing. I am allowed to take my time. I am supported, even when I cannot see it clearly. Just let these words sit with you. You don't have to force yourself to feel anything strong. Even a small sense of ease is enough. Even a quiet acceptance is enough. Healing does not need to be loud to be real. As these affirmations continue, they begin to create a new rhythm inside your mind, a slower, calmer way of thinking, one that does not rush to judge or criticize, but instead allows space and understanding. Notice how it feels when you speak to yourself gently. There is a softness that begins to grow, a sense that you are no longer fighting yourself, but slowly learning to support yourself. You are building trust with yourself again. Each kind thought, each gentle word becomes a small step toward feeling safe inside your own mind. And that safety allows deeper healing to happen naturally. If your mind drifts or doubts come in, simply return to the affirmations. No frustration, no pressure. Just a quiet return, again and again, as many times as needed. Over time, these words begin to feel more natural. They begin to replace the old patterns that once felt automatic. And without even noticing, your inner voice begins to change. And as this shift continues, you may begin to feel a deeper sense of calm within your mind, like a quiet reassurance that you are on the right path, and that everything inside you is slowly moving toward balance and peace. As your mind begins to feel calmer and your thoughts become softer, your body also starts to respond in its own quiet way. Your body has always known how to heal. Long before you understood anything with your mind, your body was already working to restore balance, to repair, and to protect you. You don't have to tell your body how to heal. You don't need to control the process. It is already happening, even now. Every breath you take brings fresh energy into your system. Every moment of calm allows your body to relax and begin its natural work. When you are stressed or tense, your body holds that feeling. Muscles tighten, breathing becomes shallow, and your system stays in a state of alert. But now, as you begin to relax, your body receives a new signal, a signal that it is safe to let go. Feel that safety slowly spreading through you. Your shoulders soften, your chest opens, your breath becomes deeper without effort. These are small signs that your body is shifting from tension into healing. There is a quiet intelligence within you that is always working in your favor. You don't need to understand it fully. You only need to trust that it is there, gently guiding your body back to balance. As you stay present, your body begins to repair what has been strained. It begins to release what has been held. This does not happen all at once, and it does not need to. Healing is a gradual and natural process. Let your breath support this process. With each inhale, feel your body receiving what it needs. With each exhale, feel it letting go of what it no longer needs. No force, just a natural flow. You are not separate from your body. You are connected to it, and it is connected to you. The more you listen to it, the more it responds with calm and balance. Trust that even if you cannot feel everything clearly, something is changing inside you. Your body is adjusting, restoring, and gently moving toward a healthier state. And as you continue to rest in this calm space, you may begin to feel a quiet sense of comfort, like your body is finally getting the chance to do what it has always known how to do, to heal. Your body responds to how you treat it. When you are kind to yourself, when you slow down, when you breathe deeply, your body understands that it is safe. And in that safety, healing becomes easier, more natural, and more steady. There is no need to rush your body. It has its own timing, its own rhythm. Just like a wound takes time to heal on the outside, your inner system also takes time. Trust that this timing is right for you. You may begin to feel small changes, a sense of warmth, a lightness, or even a deep sense of rest. These are signs that your body is moving out of stress and into recovery. Even the smallest shift matters. Your body is always communicating with you, even in silence, through sensations, through feelings, through your breath. The more you listen, the more you begin to understand what it needs. You don't need to ignore your body anymore. You don't need to push through discomfort without awareness. Now, you are learning to pause, to notice, and to respond with care instead of pressure. Allow your breath to gently move through your body, reaching the areas that feel tight or heavy. You don't have to force anything to change. Just imagine your breath bringing softness and ease wherever it goes. There is a quiet cooperation happening inside you. Your mind is calming, your body is responding, and together they are creating a space where healing can grow. You are not working against yourself anymore. Every moment you spend in this calm state strengthens your body's ability to restore itself. You are giving it exactly what it needs: space, patience, and gentle awareness. And as you continue to trust this process, you may begin to feel a deeper connection within yourself. A quiet confidence that your body is not failing you. It is supporting you, guiding you, and slowly bringing you back into balance. As your body begins to relax and your mind feels more at ease, you are now gently entering a deeper space within yourself. A space where peace is not something you chase, but something you begin to feel naturally. It has always been here, quietly waiting beneath the noise. Peace does not mean that everything in your life is perfect. It simply means that in this moment, you are allowing yourself to feel calm, no matter what is happening outside. You are choosing to rest your attention on something softer, something more supportive. Let yourself feel a gentle sense of love within you. Not a strong or overwhelming feeling, but a quiet and steady warmth, a feeling that says, I am here for myself. I am not against myself anymore. I am learning to support myself with care. You are safe at this moment. There is nothing you need to protect yourself from right now. Your body is relaxing, your breath is steady, and your mind is becoming a calmer place to be. Let that feeling of safety settle deeper within you. The more you allow yourself to feel safe, the more your whole system begins to open. You become less guarded, less tense, and more at ease. This is where deeper healing begins. in a space where you no longer feel the need to defend or resist. You are allowed to feel love without conditions. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to prove anything. This love is not coming from outside. It is something that already exists within you, gently waiting to be felt. As you stay here, notice how your heart feels. There may be a softness, a quiet openness, or even just a small sense of ease. Whatever you feel is enough. You don't need to force anything to grow. You are creating a new inner environment, one where peace, love, and safety are the foundation. And the more you return to this feeling, the stronger it becomes over time. Even if doubts appear, let them pass without holding on to them. Return your focus to this calm, loving space inside you. This is where your strength truly comes from. And as you continue to rest in this feeling, you may begin to sense something beautiful, a quiet harmony within you. Like everything inside you is slowly coming together in peace, in love, and in a deep sense of inner safety. You don't have to search for peace outside of yourself. It is not something you need to earn or achieve. It is something you allow. The moment you stop pushing against yourself, peace begins to rise gently from within. Let yourself sit with this quiet sense of safety. Feel how your body responds when it knows it is not in danger. There is a softness that spreads, a gentle ease that replaces tension. Your system begins to trust this moment. You are allowed to feel at home within yourself. You don't need to escape your thoughts or run from your feelings. You can be here fully without fear. This is your space, and it belongs to you. Love, at this moment, is not about anyone else. It is about how you hold yourself. It is about the way you speak to yourself, the way you allow yourself to rest, the way you choose to stay instead of turning away. Notice how it feels when you treat yourself with kindness. There is less pressure, less struggle. A quiet understanding begins to grow that you are not your enemy. You are your own support. You can return to this feeling anytime you need, even in difficult moments. There is always a part of you that remains calm, steady, and safe. The more you connect with it, the stronger it becomes. You are building a new relationship with yourself, one based on patience, trust, and care. This is where true healing deepens, not through force, but through connection. As you stay here, let the feeling of peace expand gently. Let it move through your body, your thoughts, your emotions. There is no limit to how much calm you can allow yourself to feel. And as this sense of love and safety continues to grow within you, you may begin to realize something powerful, that you are not searching for peace anymore. You are becoming it, becoming the version of you that is already healed. As you rest in this calm and steady space, begin to gently imagine a version of yourself who already feels light, peaceful, and whole. Not perfect, not without challenges, but someone who is no longer weighed down in the same way. Someone who trusts themselves, who feels safe, and who moves through life with quiet confidence. This version of you is not far away. It is not someone you need to become someday. It is already within you, waiting to be recognized. You are not creating something new. You are remembering who you are beneath the layers you have been releasing. Begin to feel what it would be like to be this version of yourself. How would you breathe? How would your body feel? There may be a sense of ease, a softness, a natural calm that does not need to be forced. Notice how this version of you thinks. The thoughts are slower, kinder, and more supportive. There is less doubt, less fear, and more trust. Not because everything is perfect, but because you feel steady within yourself. You don't need to pretend or act differently. Just allow yourself to gently step into this feeling, even for a moment. Let your mind and body experience what it is like to feel healed, even in a small way. As you stay with this, something begins to shift. Your body responds to this new identity. Your mind begins to accept it as possible, and slowly, it starts to feel more natural, more real. You are allowed to see yourself in this way. You are allowed to believe that healing is already happening. There is no rule that says you must wait until everything is perfect to feel at peace. Each time you return to this feeling, you strengthen it. You make it more familiar. And over time, it becomes your new normal, your new way of being. You are not leaving your old self behind with force. You are simply growing into a softer, stronger, more balanced version of yourself, one that has always been there beneath the surface. And as you continue to sit with this version of you, you may begin to feel a quiet certainty that you are not far from healing. You are already walking in it, step by step, breath by breath. You don't have to wait for proof to believe in your healing. You don't need everything to be perfect before you accept that something inside you has already changed. The shift begins within, long before it shows on the outside. This version of you moves with more ease. There is less overthinking, less tension, and more quiet trust. Even when challenges come, there is a steady feeling underneath that reminds you, you are okay. You can begin to carry this version of yourself into small moments. The way you breathe, the way you respond to your thoughts, the way you treat yourself. These small changes slowly shape your experience. There is no pressure to hold this feeling perfectly. You may move in and out of it, and that is completely normal. What matters is that you now know this version of you exists, and you can return to it anytime. You are not pretending to be healed. You are allowing yourself to feel what healing already feels like. And the more you feel it, the more your mind and body begin to accept it as your truth. Your identity is not fixed. It can grow, it can soften, it can change. And right now, you are gently choosing an identity that supports your peace instead of your struggle. Even if a part of you still feels uncertain, that is okay. You don't need full belief right away. Just a small openness is enough. A small willingness to see yourself differently is where everything begins. As you stay connected to this version of you, you may notice that your reactions begin to change. You respond with more calm, more patience, more understanding. These are quiet signs that something real is happening. And as this new way of being continues to grow within you, you may begin to feel a deep sense of knowing that you are no longer chasing healing. You are becoming it more and more with every moment you allow yourself to feel this way. You don't need to rush into this new version of yourself. You can step into it gently at your own pace. Even the smallest shift in how you think or feel is meaningful. These small changes begin to shape a new reality for you. This version of you does not carry the same weight. There is more space inside your mind, more ease in your body. You may still have thoughts and emotions, but they no longer control you in the same way. You begin to respond instead of react. You give yourself a moment before your thoughts take over. And in that moment, you choose calm. You choose understanding. You choose to stay connected to yourself. There is a quiet strength in this version of you. Not the kind that forces or pushes, but the kind that stays steady even when things feel uncertain. This strength has always been within you, and now you are allowing it to come forward. You may begin to notice how you speak to yourself differently. The harsh voice becomes softer. The pressure becomes lighter. You begin to treat yourself with the same care you would offer someone you truly love. You don't need to go back to who you were before. You are not losing yourself. You are evolving into a version of you that feels more aligned, more peaceful, and more true. Each time you return to this feeling, you strengthen it. It becomes easier to access, easier to trust. Over time, it no longer feels like something you are trying to reach. It feels like who you are. Even if old patterns appear again, you now have a new awareness. You can notice them without getting lost in them. And that awareness gives you the power to choose differently. And as you continue to grow into this version of yourself, you may begin to feel something deeply reassuring, that you are no longer searching for healing outside of you. You are becoming a person who lives in it, naturally and gently, every single day. Now, as you come to the end of this time you gave yourself, just take a moment to notice how you feel. There may be a sense of calm, a lightness, or even just a small shift inside you. Whatever you feel is enough. You showed up for yourself, and that alone is powerful. You don't need to rush back into anything. Take this feeling with you gently. Let it stay with you as you move forward into your day or your night. Healing is not something that starts and stops. It continues quietly, even after this moment ends. Remember, you are not broken. You never were. You are simply learning to return to yourself, layer by layer, breath by breath. And every time you allow yourself to pause, to feel, and to soften, you are moving closer to peace. Something has already begun within you. Even if you cannot fully explain it, trust that it is there. Trust that your mind is becoming calmer, your body is becoming lighter, and your heart is becoming more open. You can come back to this space anytime you need. This calm, this safety, this connection. It is always available to you. The more you return to it, the stronger it becomes. And if this experience brought you even a small sense of peace, take a moment to support this journey. Like this video, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe to the channel so you can continue this path of healing and growth. You are not alone on this journey, and you are exactly where you need to be.